What's on, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Ross, I like games, and today, well, I've realised that I've brought you a buyer's guide for the Japanese version of the Digimon trading card game before it was announced over here. And we haven't done an English version of the buyer's guide yet, because we didn't have a huge amount of products and there wasn't a huge amount to explain. Well, sneakily over the past few weeks, we've ended up with quite a lot of products, quite a lot that needs explaining, and I've seen so many questions from so many lovely people over on the Facebook group, it seems like a buyer's guide is now absolutely needed. So what we're going to go through here is talk about which products we have, which products we're getting, and how essential they are to go ahead and be purchasing. Now, we're going to start with Booster 1.0. Obviously, this is, well, it's the first set. It's a good set. Has a lot of good cards in. I know it's difficult to find at the moment, but I do need to remind everyone, kind of loudly, that it's early. The game hasn't actually released yet. This didn't come out in November. We had a super pre-sale in November, an aperitif, if you will, and we're getting the proper release in January. So if you are currently finding yourself unable to find this on the shelves and the only place you can find it is selling it for a ridiculous price, please remember that it's not out yet. It hasn't released. It will release properly in January. Does this guarantee perfect stock everywhere in January? No! Of course it doesn't. But what it does do is it means a lot more stock is going to be hitting, and this is a new game that Bandai are trying to build. And I know that everybody wants to hate Bandai in the same way that anyone who plays a Fantasy Flight game wants to hate them, and anyone who plays Pokemon hates TPCI, and anyone who plays Magic hates Wizards, etc. I know how it works, but they are going to try and get as much stock as they can. Now, Booster 1.0 is essential. There are staples all over for every colour, all 6 colours. There are really good cards. Is every card in there? No. But there are staples for every card. So you should at this stage see Booster 1.0 as something you should be trying to get your hands on. I mean, Omnimon, as just a random example. Omnimon. But also so many other cards. Now, do remember when you buy a booster pack of 1.0, you will get yourself a box topper pack, which will give you 1 of 3 pairs of cards. None of which are seeming essential at the moment, though the Agumon and Greymon have seen a little bit of play. And there was a time when the Tai Tamer was seeing a bit of play here and there. They're cool cards, but they've not been essential so far. You will also get yourself 1 random out of 10 full art tamers, which are cool and awesome, and we love them. But again, it is really worth pointing out here, these are not essential. These are just alternate art versions of cards that are in the set normally. Similarly, if you buy, and those are both in the box, if you buy from your local game store, you will also get yourself a dash pack for every 12 packs you buy. 2 dash packs if you buy yourself a box. And in the dash pack, there are 5 cards you can pull. Agumon, Gabumon, Machinedramon, Puppetmon, and Metal Seedramon. But again, these are alternate art cards that you don't need. I love Puppetmon. It's one of my favourite cards. Love playing with that card. But you don't need the alternate art version of it. The other things that were released in the pre-sale and will be released in January are the starter decks. There are 3 available at the moment. We've got red, blue, and yellow. The 3 original colours, so to speak. And straight off the bat, worth pointing out here, yes, you need 2 of each. And the reason you need 2 of each is rather simple. Every single card in there is exclusive. Every card that you find in the starter deck can only be found in the starter deck. Now, there are some that we know are absolutely amazing. Gaia Force is an option card in the red starter deck that just deletes any Digimon, which is awesome. And it's great as a security card when you play it for free. And over in blue, Plesiomon sees a fair amount of play as quite a beefy, just level 6. Quite beefy, quite cheap. But again, you never know what's going to be played in the future. Yes, I suppose it's slightly annoying that you have to buy 2 of each starter deck if you want all of the cards. The general ranking tends to be red, blue, yellow in terms of how good they are. But you get a pack inside them, so $10 for a full deck of exclusive cards in a pack, really not a bad deal. And at the end of the day, if you want to be serious about playing competitively, you'll need 2 of each. If you're not getting into serious competitive play, then yeah, 1 of each will be fine. You'll only have 2 copies of some cards like Gaia, Force and Pleziumon, unfortunately, but you'll still be alright. Now that's what's coming in January. That is being followed very quickly in February with Booster 1.5. Now the numbering is a little bit confusing, but essentially Booster 1.0 and Booster 1.5 over here are going to be sets 1 to 3 in Japan. So Japan has a numbering BT 1, 2, 3 and just released 4. So once you've got Booster 1.0 and 1.5, that will give you all the cards from Japanese BT 1, 2 and 3, the first 3 sets. Again, it's not a duff set. There are plenty of really good playable cards in there. I am hyped for Serasmon. That is the one that I am absolutely over the top in love with and super hyped for. I know there are a bunch of other people who are really into and looking forward to Shine Greymon, for instance, which is fair. But the point I'm making is there are so many good cards in the first 2 sets that I can't sit here and say get this set rather than this set. I think it is one of those, both the first 2 sets are really good, and you should basically, I don't even really know which one to choose between them because they are both really good sets. Now, you do get very similar goodies to before. The Box Topper 2-card pack is actually exactly the same as Booster 1.0. It's the same. You either get the pair of red or one of the pairs of blue. The Box Topper promo, the one you get 1 of, is different. Instead of getting 1 of 10 Tamers, you get 1 of 6 Security Digimon: Greymon, Airdramon, Ankylamon, Flymon, Garurumon, or Black Gatomon. And then we have had the Dash Packs confirmed as well. Again, 1 of these for every 12 packs you buy, but you don't often get the Dash Packs online. I believe these are in your local game store. And it's Granku Wagamon, Blitz Greymon as Digimon, and Brave Shield, Howling Crusher, and Holy Wave as option cards. So again, you're being kind of looked after there. You're getting the single box topper, the pack of 2 box toppers, and the 2 dash packs if you buy yourself a box. Now, the next set coming after that is actually in April, and this is the first thing we can really say, you know what, skip it if you want. It is the Premium Pack Set 01, but it is about as far from an essential purchase as you'll ever find. Now, as far as I'm concerned, it looks awesome, and I'm buying at least 2 of these. I've covered it in a couple of videos recently. I'll try and remember to link them in the description. But essentially what you get is 2 packs of Booster 1, 2 packs of Booster 1.5, and an alternate art Rise Greymon card. Rise Greymon is going to be in Booster 1.5, so you don't need to buy this to get Rise Greymon. Rise Greymon is just going to be in the set normally. So what you get is 2 packs of each set so far, and you get yourself an alternate art Rise Greymon, or 2 in fact. You get 2 alternate art Rise Greymon. Had some questions in the video yesterday, let me be clear. Although it's not 100% confirmed at this stage, we are 99% sure that the 2 limited promo cards are just 2 copies of Rise Greymon. That hasn't been explicitly stated, but it as good as has been. This is coming in April, but you don't need this. It's packs which have already been released in January and February, and it's an alternate art promo. It's cool, but it is the first really non-essential product. Moving forward into May, we are getting BT4, and this is the point, and I know BT4 is our 3rd set, and that does make me kind of cringe just a little bit. It doesn't make me feel good, alright? But the fact of the matter is, we are catching up with Japan. So essentially what's happening here is we are basically going, right, we'll Booster 1.0 and 1.5, we are catching up with the first 3 Japanese sets, and then Japan gets set 4 in December, we get set 4 in May. And then Japan's going to get set 5, and we're going to get set 5. So even though our set 3 is set 4, and the numbers on that just make me feel icky, what we're doing is we are sliding right up alongside Japan. So, except for dash packs, etc., the actual cards in the set are going to be exactly the same between us and Japan. And there are 115 different cards in BT4 Great Legend, in the same way there are 115 different cards in BT4 Great Legend, even got the same name, over in Japan. Now, we have had the dash packs confirmed for BT4, and it is going to feature either, so this is the ones you get when you buy 12 packs of the set, 2 if you buy a box, and you get yourself either a promo Black War Greymon, a promo Granku Wagamon, or a promo Metal Garurumon. These were given out when you bought 2 starter decks over in Japan. You get a pack with 2 of the same one in. We've not yet been told about the box toppers for BT4. These have not been revealed. Sure, we can make some predictions, but this is not a prediction video. This is what we know, this is what you can buy video. So we're not going to be going into predictions here. We assume that there is going to be an alternate art box topper, like the Tamers and Security Digimon, and there's a decent chance you're going to get a box topper pack with a pair of cards in. Neither of those have been confirmed for BT4. They're likely, with the box topper alternate art almost guaranteed, but those are not confirmed, so we won't be covering them here. Although we have had it confirmed that there's still going to be 24 packs in a box, there's still going to be 12 cards in a pack. A lot of people said that wasn't going to happen. It has been confirmed. So when you hear people talking about the pull ratios are going to change, do remember these are the same people that told us we were never going to have 12 cards per pack when we got to the 3rd set, which has already been proven to be true. The last thing we're getting also in May is we are going to be getting the second lot of starter decks, the green, black and purple starter decks. They're still going to cost $9.99. They are still going to have a pack in, and what I said about the initial starter decks is exactly the same here. I have done an opening of the Japanese version of this on this channel, so do go check that out. But essentially, they're all exclusive cards. There are good cards in there that are already seeing play in Japan, especially the green from what I can see, but the other colours as well. And a lot of the time, the best cards are only a 2 of. So you should, if you want to get into really getting excited about playing properly and competitively and all of that, get 2 of each of these starter decks. Yes, you'll have 2 playsets of some cards, but buying 2 of each of them guarantees a playset of every card, and it'll give you 2 packs. So, well, 6 if you buy 2 of each like I'm going to. So that's about right. So just to sum it up then, January we're getting Booster 1.0 with all the dash packs and all of that. February we're getting Booster 1.5. April we're getting the premium pack set, but that is a completely non-essential product, just previously released packs and alternate art promos. And then in May we're getting BT4, and we're getting the second lot of starter decks. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. There's your buyer's guide. I leave it up to you. As always, I'm giving my recommendations here. I personally am going to be buying several boxes of each set, 2 of each starter deck, and even 2 of the premium packs I want to play set of the promos, but that's just me. Hopefully now I've given you the information that you need and you can go and make your decision based on what you know. How lovely. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to hear from you guys. I want to know what you've bought, what you'd recommend, etc. So let me know in the comment section. Go nuts. Be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at The Wassy. That's where we talk Digimon and a whole bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all kinds of fun stuff. But by far the most important thing as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching Wassy Plays.